The message being sent to the establishment is blunt and transactional. If I go to jail, everyone goes with me. Now, on the surface, this looks like simple blackmail. You've seen the headlines. You've seen the frantic updates on social media, the capitalized letters screaming about justice, retribution, and the end of the republic. It feels like we are watching the season finale of a particularly dark reality show, one where the writers have decided to throw every possible plot twist at the wall to see what sticks. But I want you to pause for a second, turn down the volume on the spectacle, and look at what is actually happening underneath the noise. Because if you strip away the partisan shouting, what we are witnessing right now isn't just a legal battle or a political feud, it is a negotiation. It is a high-stakes transaction between factions of the American ruling class played out with the one currency that holds more value in Washington than the dollar itself: leverage. Sources claim, and I want to be clear, that these are reports from insiders, not yet verified court documents, that he has threatened to release a personal copy of the unredacted Epstein client list. The message being sent to the establishment is blunt and transactional. If I go to jail, everyone goes with me. Now, on the surface, this looks like simple blackmail. We see the mechanisms of how the elite protect themselves and what happens when that protection racket begins to fracture. You have to ask yourself why this particular threat holds so much weight. Why does the mere mention of this list cause such a visceral tremor through the corridors of power, from Wall Street boardrooms to the Senate floor? It represents a network of impunity that has functioned for decades, allowing the ultra-wealthy to operate outside the laws that you and I have to follow. When we talk about a two-tiered justice system, this is the architecture of it. It's a system built on a mutual understanding, a silence, an omerta, that ensures that as long as everyone plays by the rules of the club, everyone stays safe. What we are seeing now is one member of that club threatening to break the seal. The machinery of the economy is designed to hold you accountable for every cent and every second, but at the level of the people reportedly on that list, accountability is a negotiable asset. The fact that a former president can allegedly use the threat of exposing crimes as a bargaining chip for his own freedom tells us everything we need to know about the commodity of justice in a capitalist framework. He is betting that the preservation of the system's legitimacy, the need to keep the curtain pulled tight over the wizard, is more important to the establishment than punishing one man. And where does that leave us? Where does that leave the public interest? It leaves us as spectators to a power struggle that has nothing to do with democracy and everything to do with self-preservation. It reveals that the stability of our political system relies heavily on secrets. It relies on the assumption that the people at the top will protect each other to maintain the status quo. When that solidarity cracks, we get a glimpse of the rot inside.